Hi everybody, it's Kim from Expressions of the Universe with your live weekly wisdom for 2018. I'll be discussing some of the energy for 2018, what's happening specifically in January, what I love and hate about each astrological sign, what your specific sign's mission is for 2018, possibly a surprise guest, and I will be pulling cards to predict your 2018 for anyone that wants them. But we're going to play a little bit of a game. You're probably going to have to tell me what your resolution for 2018 is. So let's get started. I have cue cards so that I don't have to use my glasses, but I feel that I'll probably still have to do that. Hello, everybody. And thank you for joining. So let me know who's out there. Tell me where you're from if I don't know you. And just say hi. Send me a like, send me a heart. Let me know you're here. So the surprise guest thing, I did invite a couple of my light worker friends, Dana Ross, the holistic hypocrite, Marianne, Shope Sheldrake from Morning Star and the Moon, and I don't think they'll be able to make it, but maybe on another one. We'll see. So real quick, 2017, oh my God. Like, for some people, yeah, it might have been great. It was definitely fire energy. A lot was happening in 2017. It was a #1 year. And a lot of people just couldn't handle the energy of 2017. Personally, it drained me to my core. I'm not saying it was a bad year, but it really kept me on my toes. Now, I will have to put my glasses on so that I can see the feed. Hi, Wendy. Hi, Mary. Hi, Megan. Hi, Cindy. I can see that you're all here. And I'm trying to find it on my phone so that I can keep up with all of your comments. So if you'll just bear with me for a quick second. I think I got it. I think I've got it. We're going to try and make this good. And of course, technical difficulties. My computer's been updating all week. So I'm hoping that we don't have any shutdowns. It's been snowing all day here, so I'm hoping for no power outages. Let's get back to 2018. I have a lot of cards to pull. I know. 2018 is really going to be an earth year, a lot of earth energy coming through. What that says to me is it's time for all of us to get grounded. A lot of us need to get real. I'm telling you, shit is going to get real in 2018. If you don't have your act together, 2018 is going to kick you in the butt. A lot of people think they have their act together, but I'm telling you, the energy that I pick up from people, maybe I'm not so honest, I will say, I'll shake my head yes to them. A lot of people have been very delusional in 2017. It's time for you to get real. Let's see, what else do we have? We need to connect to something bigger, because connecting to TV, social media is great in small doses. Connecting to big business, all these things that are so superficial and external really are truly not important. We need to come back and ground and discover who we truly are at our core. That's what 2018 is really going to be about. It's time for us to get organized, get our ducks in a row. The one interesting thing is that there's so much 11 energy. 2018, I said in my blog, equals a 2. It actually equals an 11, but then you deduce it down to the lowest denominator, which is a 2. However, I want to point out that 11 energy. There are so many planets and astrological bodies that will be at 11 degrees this year when they're hitting their hard aspects. 11 to me is integrity. Virgo is 11. They're about integrity. And what is integrity? It's about being honest. It's about being moral. It's about being a decent person. It's about being trustworthy. You know, that is what is going to be the theme and the energy of this year. And if you aren't any of those, that is why 2018 will kick you in the butt. But I have so many loving light workers around me, so many friends of mine that are light workers or aspiring to be. So I know I'm surrounding myself with really great energy. Which brings me to, if you don't have that around you, you may want to really think about who you're keeping company with and get your tribe together this year, because you really need a great supportive system to keep you uplifted when we're going through the roller coaster of what 2018 can be. You can check out more information about the energy of 2018 at my blog at expressionsoftheuniverse.com. So I'd like to hear what all of you think about this 2018. Are you excited? Are you nervous? I think it's going to be pretty good. We do have the full wolf moon coming in on January 1st, New Year's Day. It will be in 11 degrees Cancer. Excuse me. There we go with the integrity again. Just got the cue cards, but I still need my glasses. This year, always, we start out the new year with resolutions. We have 2 full moons in the month of January. And that second full moon will be a blue moon, doesn't have any name. It will not actually be blue. So please, don't let me see posts on Facebook of people going outside looking for a blue moon, because you won't find it. Actually, this moon will probably have a tinge of red to it because we're going to have a full lunar eclipse. That will be at 11 degrees Leo. Here we go with integrity again. What else do I have? This full moon in Cancer at 11 degrees on New Year's Day. I really have to caution a lot of people to not overdo it. Be careful of where you are. Be mindful of who you are. Really think about your integrity before going out on New Year's Eve. The moon will be in Gemini, so we'll all be in a party mood. We'll be very talkative, very social. That's what that Gemini energy is. And then on New Year's Day, it'll move into Cancer. It's home sign. We could be very self-introverted on New Year's Day, reflecting back. I mean, so it's typical that we would do that. However, we've got Jupiter in Scorpio, which is all about overindulgence in alcohol, drugs, food, sex. Scorpio is all about money and power, sex, hidden things, secrets. So, you know, all of those things can play out on New Year's Day. Then we also have Mars in Scorpio. Now, put that Scorpio energy, the transformation, death, dark secrets, just all of those dark things that Scorpio is. Pair that with Mars, which is the planet of war. We're overindulging. Yes, I have dogs. I have dogs. Sorry about that. When we put that Mars energy with Scorpio, we can have arguments. Shh. Of course, so my neighbors haven't taken their trash cans in since Tuesday, and now all of a sudden they decide they're going to take their trash cans in, which gets the dogs going. Shh. We're having a show here. Shh. 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 We're having a show. Sorry about that, everyone. Anyway, if you've been watching me for a while, hey, Tabitha, Ann, Renee, Love you, girl. Thank you for making it. Michelle, Laura, thank you for coming. Marianne, thank you all for coming. Rhonda, Rhoda, hi. Melanie. Oh, here we go. Shh. Come on. Serious. Anyway, let me get back to this. We're going to have 5 eclipses this year. Lunar eclipses show our shadow side. They show the darkness. They show where the darkness is lying in our lives. It also, these lunar eclipses show the things that we need to clear out of our lives. The solar eclipses, they shine the light and provide us energy to get moving and get going. And so, you know, they're all transformative, some better than others, obviously. Our first eclipse will be on January 31st. I told you about that. That's at 11 degrees Leo. Second will be on February 15th, 16th, depending on where you are in the world. That's a solar eclipse. We have another solar eclipse on July 13th. That'll be in Cancer. Our fourth will be July 27th. That's a lunar eclipse. And then our fifth and final will be on August 11th, and that will be a solar eclipse. So mark those on your calendar. You know I'll be talking about them. We also have Uranus in Aries right now. They've been there together for the last 7 years. Uranus will be moving into Taurus. That will also embed us in that earth energy that I was talking about. A lot of people feel like they're running out of time right now, and I think that is that transit of Uranus and Aries moving into Taurus. You feel like you're running out of time. When it hits Taurus, things usually tend to slow down. That's what this 2-year is also. It's telling you to slow down, partner up, find combinations within your circles that will be beneficial to you. That is really what a 2-year is all about. If you're going to be rushing and pushing this year, you're going to lose out. It will be a very difficult year for you. Stop pushing, slow down, take stock. That's what this year is about. I'm not saying lay on your sofa and be lazy all year, but you're not going to push like you have in previous years. If you have not put your mark in the world, this is going to be a year where you're contemplating and trying to figure out how to launch that mark out into the world. Find your place in the world. Sorry, I'm chewing a piece of gum so that I don't get that dry throat. Moving on. So let's talk about the signs. Let's talk about what I love and hate about each of the signs before I talk about what each of the signs' missions are for 2018. Now, I'm still trying to connect here so I could see all of your comments, and I'm not having any luck. Saying an unknown error is occurring. Well, what the hell? What the hell? So I'm going to just have to try and do my best and keep up with this feed. Hopefully I don't have any glitches going on here. Ah, there's my girl, Dana Ross, Holistic Hypocrite. Thank you. She says she can't join the live, but she's here to support me. Thank you, baby girl. I appreciate that. Dawn, hi. That's fine. I'm glad you're late. Better late than never. So anyway, Aries. What do I love and hate about Aries? Well, let's see. You get things done. Aries will get things done. They're ruled by Mars. That's the planet of war. It's the planet of action. It's that fire within you. You do get things done. What I hate about Aries, you can tend to be babies. You have to have your own way. If you don't get your own way, you have a temper tantrum. That's what I see from a lot of Aries, because they always want to be first. They always want to be right. That's okay. And don't be hating me. These are just my opinions. These are a lot of astrologers' opinions too. about each sign, but this is what I feel, and I think about the people that I know that are in each of these signs. Now for Aries, 2017, you were supposed to dive off the high board in 2017. That was supposed to be your year. And you knew that you needed a change, and you went for it, hopefully, because if you didn't, you're kind of screwed. 2018 for Aries, this is the year that you decide what you want to do from here on out. This is the year that you get to clear some big, lingering karma and question marks that still exist in your life. And you'll regain a lot of clarity. Thanks, Dana. Thank you. Rock on to you, too. So, Aries, that's what your mission is for this year. You really need to clear up a lot of things and obtain clarity on what you're doing in your life, how you're going to do it, and how you're going to move on from there. So, Taurus, what I love about Taurus, I got to tell you, I know that they love the finer things in life. They love food. They love to eat. They love to lounge. And I love my Taurus friends because I'm always down and digging it when they call me up and say, do you want to go out to this restaurant? Because I love to eat. I'm a Gemini. However, you know, Geminis wear many faces. But the Taurus, yes, they love to indulge in good food and good scenery and being comfortable. That's that grounded energy. That's what we're going to get with Uranus moving into Taurus. I think we're all going to, you know, find more of our comfort zone in 2018. Now, what I hate about Taurus, they can be extremely arrogant because they think that they know better than most. A lot of times they do, but the thing that I don't like about Taurus, or I should say hate about Taurus, is that they're arrogant about it a little bit. So for 2017, Taurus, you were supposed to learn boundaries this year. Yes, you're a social creature, even if you're inherently introverted. Tauruses thrive in their tribe. So you should have, you know, found your tribe this year if you haven't already. And it was a year for you to learn how to say no. I know a lot of Tauruses that really, they still didn't learn that lesson. So for 2018, this is the year that the tides will turn for you. After so many months of uncertainty, newness, and soul searching, this is the year for Tauruses to find some reprieve from life. Venus is center stage for Tauruses all year long, and your personal relationships and business ventures receive sparkling luck because of it. Woohoo! So, hey, Sal. My sister just joined. Hi, Dawn Marie. How are you? So, Geminis. I am a Gemini. My sister is a Gemini. We share a birthday, but we're 10 years apart, and we are completely different, but, you know, very similar in a lot of different ways. What I love about Geminis is that we like everything. And what I hate about Geminis is that we hate everything. Donald Trump is a 22-degree Gemini, so think about how he shows himself to the world, you know, all big and boisterous, and he says a lot of things. You know, Geminis are great communicators, but they don't necessarily mean everything that they say. So he could be saying all these things, but he doesn't really mean them. He's just, Geminis love words for the sake of words. So it's easy to love or hate us because there are two of us. Sometimes there's 12 of us, and you never know who's going to show up to your party. So for Geminis, in 2017, you were supposed to see who your real friends were. You spent so much time over the last few years trying to cater to people who sometimes didn't seem like they really cared all that much in return. I know I felt that. I tried to be an extremely caring person until I get to a certain point where I just cut people out. 2017 brought complete clarity for Geminis who you should really be spending your time with. And this was a year to make amends. And I will tell you that I did that this year because, you know, Sal, we've made amends, and I'm really grateful for that. It was time to reinvent our social calendar and redistribute your time and energy to the people that brought you joy in return. And I really feel like that's what I did as well. So any of you Geminis out there, hope you did that. Now for 2018, Geminis, we're supposed to embrace that project that we've been dreaming of forever. With everything starting to settle into a new kind of normalcy on the home front, this is the year that Geminis will be all about stepping past their comfort zones and building something for ourselves. There's a reason that you've been feeling so much stagnancy and discomfort. Good morning, Crystal. Something was telling us Geminis that we were meant to do greater things than we were currently conceiving or thinking of. This is a year for Geminis to take that first step. So Cancers, what do I love about Cancers? Cancers are so nurturing, and they're so loving and generous of themselves and their time to all of the people around them. They really love their families and friends. That's typical of most water signs. And they love that. I think it's because they want to be loved themselves. What I hate about Cancers is that they don't self-nurture. Cancers, if you're a Cancer out there, please take care of yourself in 2018. You need to start giving to yourself. You need to start loving yourself and filling yourself up with the love that you're giving to everybody else. Because what I think with Cancers is they nurture so much to everyone around them, hoping that they get that in return, and they don't. And then they wind up being sad and disappointed. And they hide their feelings. That's another thing I don't like about the Cancers, because they hide their feelings, and then they don't tell the people that they love how they're really feeling. And so that's sad. Cancers should be happy. They should be happy people. Ah, Cindy, your hubby is a Cancer. Perfect, perfect. And Dana, yes, that's why they need to. Exactly. That's why you Cancers, you really need to take care of yourself. Hey, Kim Staley, and I think you're a Cancer too, Kim, right? If I'm not mistaken. I did your chart before, and I believe I remember that Cancer energy because you don't nurture yourself enough. So for Cancers, 2017, this was the year that you were supposed to run, not walk, towards your goals. Do something for yourself for a change. This was the year that you started living out your ambitions, hopefully, every single day. Gone are the days of the pipe dreams just existing in your mind. Hopefully, the things that you have been dreaming about, Cancer, you put to fruition. This was the year to challenge yourself. Oh, Kim, I don't know what. Maybe your moon or your rising sign was in Cancer. I specifically remember that, but that's okay. Helen, hello. Helen, you were, yes. Thank you. Spot on. So for Cancers, your 2018, you are supposed to let love in. It doesn't matter if you're single or happily married. This is the year that takes center stage for you. That's what I'm talking about, self-nurturing. Start getting some love for yourself, whether it's friendships or a close romantic relationship or even just self-love. This is the year that you reprioritize what you thought mattered and make sure that your life is focused on what really matters. The people you love, the things you love, and the work that you love as much as you are able to love it. Got that, Cancers? I know you're probably shaking your head and then you're going to go back and make lunch for your kids. That's probably what you're doing because you just have to take care of other people. Now, Leo, what do I love about Leos? They have a great sense of humor, a great personality, and it's all about the hair. All about the hair. I can spot a Leo a mile away. And I know some bald Leos, but they usually have a really nice shaped head. So Leos, you're full of fire. You're always the party girl. Leos pair very well with Geminis for that fact that they can go out and have a really good time together. What I hate about Leos, they think everyone owes them something because they sit on their kingly throne, that lion throne, and they think everyone owes them something. And guess what? Sorry, it doesn't work that way. Leos like to be waited on hand and foot. They like to be pampered and told that they're gorgeous and everything. That's the Leo. I mean, you know, you got a nice hairdo. Of course you want to be told that it looks gorgeous. So Leos, 2017, you were supposed to find yourself again. The low blows of 2016 took a toll on your self-confidence, which is a rare thing for a Leo to experience. However, it set you up to find a whole new degree of self-confidence. 2017 did, and assuredness within yourself. If you could survive this past year, you can survive anything, Leo. Now, Leos, for 2018, you're supposed to go where you've never gone before. They say that the true definition of idiocy is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. This year, that will put you to the test. This year is going to be a test for you, Leos. You're meant to expand your borders, date new people, try new things, do something completely different than you have ever done before. Because guess what? None of it worked before. Am I right? You may just find that there's a whole lot of joy waiting for you in your life if you only open up to it and give it a chance. Yes, Leos, that's for you. So, moving on, Virgo. What I love about the Virgos, you're analytical and you are precise. Virgos, a lot of times, are healthcare workers or they're working in some kind of a service. They love to give to people, but in a different way than a Cancer will. I love Virgo's analytical side because I am so analytical. I think maybe it's because I'm a Gemini, so I'm in my mind a lot, but I do have a lot of Virgo in my chart. And my day job, I work in the financial industry. I'm extremely analytical. I love the numbers. Virgos love to have everything in order. But the one thing that I hate about Virgos is a lot of times either they're completely OCD and everything has to be bleached and sanitized and cleaned and spick and span, which I kind of like that too myself, but not to that wild degree. Or Virgos are complete hoarders. And on the outside, you would never know it because they look perfect in public, and then you can't get through their house because they've got shit everywhere. That's a Virgo to me. Those are the things that I don't like about the Virgos. Then with them being that integrity, they're all about that trustworthiness and the honesty and everything. So they always think that they are right as well. Now for Virgos, 2017, you were supposed to pursue a new dream. This was the year that you embarked on a new, long-awaited adventure where it was, I'm drawing a blank, whether it was a new relationship, the next level of your career, or perhaps even travel. This was a year in which Virgos were supposed to take risks and see firsthand what works and what doesn't work for their lives. Hopefully you did that, Virgos. In 2018, you are supposed to make some firm decisions about your life. After the past 2 years of an intense tug of war between what you thought should be working and what you now know isn't working, this is a year to ride or die, baby. You will either start to soar and thrive like you never have before, or come to terms what you've been trying to do and not being able to break through. Even if it wasn't supposed to be forever, I think a lot of Virgos have been extremely stagnant and it's time for them to get their shit together. So there you go, Virgos. Now, Scorpio. What I love about Scorpios, Halloween. I love Scorpios because of Halloween. Think of Halloween, and everything about Halloween is Scorpio. From dressing up in costumes to that darkness, the black cats, the magic. I love that about Scorpios. I love October and Scorpio season. For that, I immerse myself in that. I just feel so super connected to that. And maybe that's because my Neptune is in Scorpio, and I thrive during Scorpio season. Now, what do I hate about Scorpios? They could be dark, they could be controlling, a little bit too secretive. I think they keep their feelings so secretive and close to themselves. They don't share it with the world, and then they suffer in silence too much. I think Scorpios need to share their pain with their friends a little bit. But yeah, that's what I get from Scorpios. It's hard to hate any of these signs, but there are little things that maybe each sign can work on. Now, Scorpio. Oh, shit. I completely skipped Libra. I'm sorry. I'll go back and get that. Yvonne, Cancer, high five. Mary Burns, Cancer, high five. Sorry, Libras. Let me finish up the Scorpio. Scorpio, 2017, you were supposed to embrace the feelings you've been shoving away for too long. See, that's what I'm talking about. Scorpios keep everything in, and they don't share it with the world. They take it as if it's their burden to carry their crap, which I kind of appreciate because I don't really feel like dealing with everybody's crap all the time. But, you know, come on, Scorpios. You can't carry your emotional burdens with you all of the time. Linda Jones, Casey Jones, hello. So Scorpios, this year was all about confronting the emotions that you've been trying to avoid. Of course, it is all with purpose. Next year, Scorpios, is going to be about your renewal so that you know what you want. You usually must first identify things that you don't want in order to figure out what you do want. Scorpios, 2018, you're supposed to start all brand new with Jupiter touring the sun, your sun sign, for most of the year through November. It's your time to build the life of your dreams, Scorpio. And I hope that for a lot of Scorpios. I see a lot of Scorpios suffer. You need to build new relationships, jobs. Take care of the challenges and choices that you make because it's going to leave you with repercussions for many, many years to come. So you got to make it good, Scorpio. I'm going to go back to the Libras. Sorry about that. Libras, what do I love about you? Your love for beautiful things. Libras just, oh, they love beautiful things. They love beautiful people. They usually are aesthetically beautiful. What I hate about Libras, you're so friggin' indecisive. Make up your minds already, Libras. Make up your minds. You can never make up your mind. And you go back and forth like those Libra scales over and over and over again. Drives me insane. Make a decision. Maybe because we're in January, we've got Saturn in Capricorn. We are in the sign of Capricorn. It's all about decisions. Make a decision. Thank you, Libras. So Libras, 2017, you were supposed to realize how you were holding yourself back. This year was all about letting those seeds start to sprout and identifying the ways in which you were stomping on your garden before you gave it a chance to grow. Yeah, Libras have a tendency to do that. Now for 2018, Libra, you're supposed to learn how to let your garden feed you. This year is about finishing up what you began in 2016 and allowing yourself to thrive in it. It's about making serious relationship commitments, becoming I can't find my paper. Oh, shit. Sorry. Sorry. Becoming more financially stable than ever before and adjusting to your highest vision of yourself, Libra, because deep down, that's who you've been all along. Give yourself a little bit of credit. All right, Sagittarius. Funny as... Sages are probably the funniest people that I have ever met. I laugh a lot because of Sagittarians. However, they're a pain in the ass. They can't make up their minds either. What I hate about Sagittarians, they're unorganized. They don't finish what they start. They get these great ideas, and then they never carry through. They're flitting from one thing to the next, half man, half centaur. So I think they have like a duality about themselves. The one thing that really drives me crazy about Sagittarians, especially at my day job work, is they are so unorganized and hoarder. Like they just have to have all their shit all out on their desks all the time, and it drives me crazy. Especially because I'm in compliance and I'm always having to show them clean desk policy. And it's not just about putting people's information away. It's about, please clean your desk. I guess that's the Virgo in me. But yeah, that drives me crazy about the Sagittarians. So Sag, 2017, you were supposed to learn how to reconnect. Whether it was with a sick parent who needed you to stay at the bedside, or a cousin that you regrettably lost contact with over the years, or even a friend that you always think about, but you never make plans with. This was a year that was supposed to open up your heart, Sagittarius. Open it back up to the world and let the right people in. However slowly you had to do it, if you even did it at all, Sag. You thought about it a lot, I'm thinking, but maybe you didn't actually do that. 2018 Sagittarians, you are supposed to make significant change in your life this year. Yeah, let's see if that happens. Whether this means finally moving, changing careers, like you've had to do for so long, you've needed to make these changes. Or it could just be about readjusting your daily routine to be more sustainable. This is a year in which any unstable bridges in a Sagittarian's life will collapse. This is for the best because you've been hanging on by a thread for far too long. Besides, greener pastures await for the Sagittarians. If you are brave enough to take that leap and leave what you're currently doing, your life is just going to open up in wonderful ways, in so many wonderful ways. So let's see, Capricorns. Now listen, there are a lot of Capricorns that I love. I just have to make this disclaimer. But if of all of the astrological signs, Capricorn is definitely my least favorite. It is. And it's funny that I find myself friends with so many Capricorns. But so that's what I love about them. At first, I can see the commonality between us. Maybe it's because I'm in the finance industry. Capricorns, they're all about money and control and making those decisions. And I'm great at doing all of that. So at first, I do love that about a Capricorn. And they can sometimes be funny when they're not being so boring and serious. What I hate about the Capricorns, at first, I love them because of the commonality. And what I hate about them is because then I remember how fucking boring they are. And I can't. I'm sorry, Caps. They can sometimes try and be a know-it-all. I know some really nasty Capricorns. For the most part, they just keep their nose to the grindstone and do their work all of the time. They're workaholics. And I wish that Capricorns would go play some more. Those are the things that I love and hate about Capricorns. So Capricorn, in 2017, you were supposed to get clarity on what's not working in your life. This was a year to pick your head up from your desk, stop working for a minute, and step outside and see what's going on around your world beyond what your job and your work is. You saw people's true colors, hopefully, this year, and people's intentions. That's what Capricorns were supposed to do. You saw which business ventures were becoming fruitful and which weren't. You couldn't fool yourself if you tried to this year. The only question was, how long would it take for you to finally choose to turn things around? So I think what that's saying is for 2017, for Capricorns, there were a lot of eye-opening moments that really changed the way that you looked at the world, maybe looked at yourself, hopefully. I know that a lot of Capricorns had epiphanies this year. Now, Capricorn 2018, you are supposed to start a journey into the unknown. And I know I did some readings for some Capricorns recently, and that did show up. This is a year in which you will do things you've never done before, perhaps live or visit places that you've never been to, try and work in different places or do a different type of work. This is a year that you will surprise yourself with your capability, and you will see your past regrets dissolve, that you are once you are truly living with your best interest at heart and not worrying about other people and their business and what they're doing. Stop being preoccupied with what everybody else is doing. Just worry about yourselves, Capricorn. Okay, so Aquarius. I know I've got a lot of Aquarius friends out there. My daughter is a Master Aquarius. Actually, there are several people here that are Master Aquariuses born on February 18th. I've got Cindy Kimmel, my daughter, Paul Anstall. I don't know if you're here, but if you are, that solar eclipse that's coming, February 16th-ish, this is going to shed a lot of light on those Aquarians that are at the end of the astrological sign. It's going to be your green light go. Excuse me while I get a sip. All right. So for Aquarians, 2017, you were supposed to learn how to trust. This is a year that bridged the status of your life between 2016 and 2018. And it was built entirely on trusting people and letting others in to that sacred place in your heart. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't talk about what I love and hate. What I love about Aquarians, they are unique. They are the inventors of our world. They're different from everybody else. Everybody. What I hate about Aquarians, you think you know everything. You think you are always right, and you will argue tooth and nail that you are. Guess what? Be nicer. Just please be nicer, Aquarians. So let's see. All right. So sorry about that, Aquarians. So in 2018, you are supposed to learn how to coexist and co-work better than ever before. Now, that could be kind of hard for Aquarian because even though they are such humanitarians, they really hate humans. Give them an alien and they're totally fine, I think. Or, give them their space by themselves. Humanitarians, yes, not loving humans. You've learned over the past few years, Aquarius, that teamwork makes the dream work. But seriously, it does. Therefore, it's in your best interest to be the best partner, in some cases, the best boss that you can be. This means honing in on your empathy and your compassion for other people, and at times your selflessness, all while working towards a greater vision. And yes, it will be challenging, Aquarius, but the rewards will be invaluable. Now, to wrap it up, Pisces. So my mom, she was a Pisces, and she was a Master Pisces. Love and hate the Pisces. So they are so loving and they're so generous, extremely intuitive, to the point where I never could get away with anything because she just knew. What I hate about Pisces, they are delusional. They live in this like crazy little rose colored glass world of their own, or they bury their head in the sand like an ostrich. But the thing that really gets my goat about Pisces, they're so good and generous and kind to all of their friends, and then they become a doormat for everybody. They never stand up for themselves. They let people walk all over them. I don't like that about Pisces. So Pisces, please grow a pair and stop being a doormat for everybody. And you need to self-nurture yourselves too. All of the water signs do. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, please self-nurture. Take care of yourselves this year. So for Pisces 2017, you were supposed to find passion again. Over the past few years, if you've been less than thrilled with life, it's because you felt your passions were suppressed by the weight of responsibility and loss. A lot of times, Pisces, they just create their own drama and their own crap. They do. This is the year that you rediscovered what you really love or noticed, or maybe you know, like where you made that wrong choice. Either way, it's not too late to turn around, or in some cases, start running towards the horizon. So for Pisces 2018, you are supposed to change your life for the good. With all the evidence that you've gathered over the past few years, now is the time to take action. You know where you want to go. The challenge is only whether or not you will be fearless enough to let yourself do it. And Pisces, you probably won't. So now that's that for that. Now here comes the fun part. I'm going to do cards for everyone. Now, if you want me to read a card for you, and hopefully I could get this feed going. Pisces get destroyed. I can't stand it. I know, Dana. Thank you for commenting, by the way. Yes, they destroy themselves, and then they cry about it. Like, come on, Pisces. I think a lot of times the February Pisces or early March Pisces, they sometimes are a little bit worse than the Pisces that are closer to Aries. So if you would like me to read a card for you, please comment on what your 2018 resolution is going to be while I get this set up, because I need to make some room to spread out the cards and get this going. We'll probably run past the 1 o'clock mark, but I have a class with Sensei Christopher Witecki so that I can learn all about the 2018 energy. And that's going to take up the majority of my day. So let's see. Okay. All right. Well, if I don't have any people stepping forward for a card, I do have a couple people that asked that I pull cards for that couldn't be here. Well, let's just pull an angel card. I have my angel deck. Let's pull an angel card for 2018 and see what the angels say. Ooh, I see 2 cards coming out. So this is saying opportunity, and this is saying adventure. So opportunity and adventures are awaiting us in 2018. I will post these on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter with the full definition of the meanings, just to save time for all of us. I think today I'm going to use the Psychic Tarot deck by John Holland. That always seems to work for me. I have about 20 decks ready over here. I couldn't decide which one I wanted. Let's see what 2018 brings. All right, who is brave enough to step forward? Tell me your resolution. Okay, so yes, getting ready for Sensei. Hopefully I'm not missing anybody. All right, Linda Jones. Linda Jones, acceptance. Yeah, baby, I feel you. I kind of feel that you got this before, Linda Jones. Sacrifice. That's what's coming up for you for 2018. And this says that you will have to sacrifice a lot of things this coming year, and go against the things that you want in your life for the sake of others. And I really think that that came up in one of my live readings for you before. Not sure if that's true. All right. Let's see. I'm hoping I'm not missing anybody. So I'm starting in the feed with Linda, obviously. So Dana Ross, because I love you, Scorpio girl. What's your year? Ha! I love it. I love it. Dana Ross, Destiny. And I think you got this before too. I don't know. Maybe I had a dream and I was doing this. But I could have swore I pulled this card for you before, Dana Ross. All right. Laura Nathan. Hey, Nathan. Let's see. She wants Korea. Oh, yeah. This one says it. Oh, well, I don't know about career, Laura, but this is saying there's a spiritual union coming your way in 2018. Woohoo! Number 2, and this is a 2-year. This is all about partnerships and companions and coexisting with people. So I'm going to have to see what happens. I'm thinking probably by your birthday. She's a Leo, Master Leo, 29-degree Leo. That Laura is. I think probably by the eclipse, which is August 11th, something's going to come to fruition for you. You may meet somebody. So let's see. Tabitha Ann. Tabitha Ann, your card for 2018 is Hope. And this is like the star in a regular tarot deck, and that is what's going to be shining on you all year long. So I expect wonderful, wonderful things coming for you. You just have to keep holding on to hope, keep holding on to faith that everything that you are hoping for works out in the end. When you hold on to that faith, it usually will. Cindy Kimmel. Next in line. Cindy, you got the card of light. So light will be shown upon you. I think that solar eclipse right before your birthday in February is going to really shine the light, and it's going to say green light go to you. So if you're trying to change something or you're trying to move in a different direction, wait until after your birthday or after that solar eclipse on February 16th, and it will be green light go. An idea or some new opportunity will pop in, and that's what your 2018 is going to be, something brand new coming. So Dawn Gibson Fowler. Let's see, what do I got? Oh, this one wants Dawn. Dawn, I think we talked about this before, and it's firm foundation. This is your root chakra. Fears about money, and fears is false evidence appearing real, by the way. You really still need to work on that root chakra, girl, because you're working your ass off. It's not really getting you anywhere. Think about new firm foundations. Think about letting go some things that aren't working in your life, Dawn, and relax. This year, you need to relax. You have to stop pushing so hard. Otherwise, you're going to burn yourself out if you haven't already. Michelle Chenevert. I hope I said that correctly. Your resolution is to become financially independent. I hear you on that. Excuse me. Michelle. Oh, Michelle, I don't know about if this is going to get you financially independent unless you're going to be a hooker down on South Street. But the temptation card is coming up for you. That's the devil in a traditional tarot deck. Something is going to definitely tempt you in 2018. And it could tempt you to go in a completely different direction than you're currently experiencing right now. So, but pay attention to those temptations, because they don't always turn out to be as wonderful as they appear on the outside. So, you know, just really pay attention to your intuition before making any huge leaps and huge changes in your life. Okay. Let's see, Mary Burns, you are next. I'm going to shuffle these a little bit. So, Mary, your resolution is inner peace and being the best you can be. Me too. Me too. I'm going to tell you what one of my resolutions are. I am not spending hardly any time on social media. I'm so over Facebook. That doesn't mean that I won't manage my expressions page, because that's a completely separate app. So I don't even really need to go on Facebook. But I'm so over Facebook. I'm really disgusted by humanity and what 2017 brought. And I got this app on my phone that records and monitors how much time I spend on social media. And granted, it is mostly for my business, but I am wasting like 3 to 5 hours a day on social media when I can be out in the woods and doing fun stuff and having a good time. So I'm really going to pare down social media. And of course, the usual resolutions: lose weight, quit smoking, eat better. No, none of this, none of that. Get rid of sugar, get rid of gluten. And we'll see what happens with all of that. So, let's see, Mary Burns. All right, Mary. I think you will get your inner peace, because you will be instilled with great wisdom in 2018. Whole brand new doors are going to open for you mentally, and that will give you that inner peace. So I think you're going to find like a new path of healing or knowledge that will just resonate with you 100%, and it will change your entire world, and that'll happen in 2018 for you. Sal, declutter and organization. Yeah, I hear you, Sal. I really need to get rid of a lot of crap here too. And I think this card wants to come for you. Let's see. And I don't like this card for you, Sal, but it is your card. And it's the same card that Dawn got, and it's Firm Foundation, and it's about your root chakra, which is right where your crotch is. It's red. This talks about fears of money, fears of lack. And what this is saying to me is, stop worrying about things, because you have everything that you need. When you realize that you already have everything that you need, you will relax and release those fears, and you'll actually attract more to you. And that's what I'm seeing with the Firm Foundation card. Marianne, career help. Yeah, Marianne, I know that. Let's see. We've got, oh, Marianne, the light's going to be shown on you as well, as far as your career is concerned. I kind of feel that's the same as Cindy Kimmel. So now you just celebrated a birthday. I don't see any huge eclipses happening in your sign, but this is saying probably when Jupiter moves into Sagittarius, which is next November, right before your birthday, you're going to have an eye-opening awakening. Look for hints and hints of different ideas and different opportunities in 2018, but I don't see anything really happening maybe until closer to your birthday of 2018. All right. Okay, I'm trying to hopefully not miss anybody. Doesn't let me go back down. All right, so Kim, need to take better care of yourself and set your boundaries. Yes, you do. Yes, you do, girl. You know, I have Kim Staley. I have been sending Archangel Raphael to you, so I hope you have felt his beautiful green healing energy light. Let's pull a card for Kim. There you are. All right. Kim Staley, the universe. The universe. This is everything. So what this is saying to me is, if you take better care of yourself, you've got the universe in your pocket, girl. But it takes you to make that first leap before it all come to you. You can have everything that you want, Kim, as long as you take better care of yourself. That's what I'm getting. Wendy Harville, grow your business and strengthen your connection with the divine. I'll tell you, Wendy. So Wendy Harville is an angelic light weaver. She did an angelic light weaving on me. Got this card. And let me just say it was amazing, but the angels have been showing up everywhere. Crazy. Like, I turn on the radio and songs about angels that I have never heard before. Like, not Christmas songs, like regular songs. I can't show you. Oh, my screen's backwards. So many people bought me angel stuff this year for Christmas. I mean, angels are showing up everywhere. And I had a really interesting encounter at the Wawa, which is a convenience store here on the East Coast. And, oh my gosh, the energy and the aura that was coming off of this person, this man, I fell in love, basically, standing in the Wawa line, and went after him. And he was gone, and I think he was an angel. I bet you his name was Michael. I just have a really funny feeling, but I'm telling you, angels have been showing up for me everywhere. It's crazy. I've been getting angel messages. I've been channeling a lot of angel information. So thank you, Wendy Harville. You brought that into my life. Your card is interesting. Choose wisely. It looks as though, Wendy, you're going to have a lot of different opportunities coming to you this year. They're all going to look fabulous. And what I always say when this card comes up is sometimes the least attractive one is usually the best one for you. So tons of opportunities coming up for you this year, Wendy, in 2018. Okay, Casey, getting yourself together. That's right, Gemini, Case. Let's see. Which one for Casey? Oh, I'm going to just go with this one. Okay. I don't like this, and I'm sorry, but it's conflict and defeat. I think 2018 could be a little difficult for you, so I'm going to have to pull another card. Because I don't like that. I don't ever want to pull a bad card. And this isn't necessarily bad. When you're faced with conflict and defeat, it gives you a reason to try and look at things differently, to try and open your mind to a new perception, to see the bigger picture. I think that you are self-sabotaging, and that's what this is. So yes, get your shit together, Casey, because you are self-sabotaging. You have nobody to blame for you being miserable than yourself. And I love you. I love you. I do. Sorry if that was a shitty card. Melanie. Okay. Melanie Kronk. Let's see. I see this card. All right. Now, this could be a little bit of a difficult year for you, Melanie. I see emotional loss is coming your way, something that's very close and dear to your heart. And this could just be things. It may not be something physical, but emotional. You know, we're changing a lot in 2018. And you could find yourself that it's very difficult for you to make these changes, and then it just hurts your heart that changes have to be made. This could also mean an actual loss, and I'm very sorry if that is the case. Stay strong. I'm here for you, Melanie. All right. We can talk. I'll pull another card for the people that got the really shitty cards. Offline. Okay. Let's see. Ellen McDonald. Graw. I hope I said that correctly. Let's see what I have here for you. Business and work. Well, this card's telling me it's time for you to rest and rejuvenate, Ellen. Business and work. And you know what? It really goes very well with the 2018 energy, with that 2 energy, because I did say in my blog and the energy that I'm picking up, it's a time for us to really kind of slow down and get grounded. So yeah, I know a lot of people want to get their businesses up and running. This may not be the best year, especially with Saturn moving into Capricorn for the next 3 years. Whenever historically Saturn is in Capricorn, businesses don't do that great. So anybody that's looking for career and business, we've got Saturn in Capricorn, 1929 to 1932. That was the Great Depression. 59 to 62. We had banking issues. In the 80s, it was 87. I can't remember the exact date. Sorry. I know I wrote a blog about it. Anyway, every time Saturn is in Capricorn, there's money issues in the world. Businesses don't do well. I usually get laid off, so I'm not looking forward to that. And but rest and rejuvenate. Don't push too hard. I think that for everybody that's trying to get business and careers going in 2018, the less harder you try, the better off you're going to be. If you're pushing and you're in people's faces, that's not going to work. None in 2018, not going forward. I think you need to get really grounded, all of us, and if we just culminate and cultivate the ideas that we have, especially about our businesses, and then subtly introduce them out into the world, that's where you'll be successful. So Megan, being more efficient with my work time. Yeah, you're a Capricorn. You work a lot, and you do need some fun and adventure. All right, let's see. Megan, something fantastic's happening to you this year. It's going to be your destiny. This is going to be your year. Woohoo! I definitely think, I know I did your chart. I think I was thinking after the summer, sometime between the summer and your birthday in December, 3-degree Capricorn, you're going to fall into your destiny. Things are going to change for you. Okay, let's see. Trying to move the feed. Okay. Hot damn. Hot damn, Dana Ross. Okay, come on. I can't get the feed to go. I'm sorry. Marianne. Okay. Laura. Marianne. Let's see. What else? Who else did I miss? I'm going through the feed, and it looks like I hit everybody up. I do have a couple of cards that people that could not be here wanted me to do for them, so I will put them at the end. All right. I think I am at the end of the feed. Let's see. Dana Ross, Holistic Hypocrite. Uranus in Taurus is going to transform life as we know it, but don't have any fear. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. That's a really great point. Dana, I think a lot of people are going into that transition with a lot of fear. They feel that time is running out, and it's actually the exact opposite. It's because we have been, sorry, I'm dropping cards here. We've been in fire energy for so long. And so we've been forced to go and go and go and push and push. Oh, Helen. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Marianne. I didn't get a card for Helen. It's hard to keep up with all that, but I appreciate all of you being here and joining me today. So Helen, you also get the wisdom card. So 2018 is going to instill you with a lot of wisdom. What I'm thinking is that the more you self-nurture, the more you take care of yourself, the wiser you will become, and you'll realize what you've been missing all of this time. So I feel that you too will find a new healing path or modality that will just enlighten and enliven you like no other. Sorry, Helen, I'm sorry I missed you. Okay. All right, yes, no fear, folks. Yeah, change is coming. This is going to be a very transformative year. Last year was a #1 year, which was all about new beginnings. And boy, we had a lot of new beginnings, but they didn't look the way that we expected them to. There was so much chaos. The one thing I want to talk about that I have fear about is net neutrality, the dismantling of net neutrality. And that's probably for a different topic and a different discussion, but considering that my business is mostly, I communicate with all of you through social media, through the internet, and now that they have, gotten rid of net neutrality here in the United States, I don't know if I'll be on anymore. I'm already starting to see slowdowns and price increases everywhere in internet usage. This is all about the internet and cable companies. Sorry, I'm dropping cards. Capitalizing and using us and our need for the internet, capitalizing on it. And they're going to start charging more and providing less. They're going to push through the websites that they want you to visit and see. And I don't know what's going to happen, but I just try not to live in fear. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to remain hopeful that everything works out well. Aunt Kim, Kate would like one, please. Sure, Kate. Let's see. Kate would like one. Oh, Katie. All right, material harvest. This is going to be a good year for you, Kate. Really good year, career-wise and otherwise. A lot of wonderful things are going to start happening for you in 2018, Kate. I think you need to capitalize on whatever career opportunities come your way this year. That's what I say. All right, let's see. So thank you for joining. Carolyn, you made it. I was just going to pull your card. So Carolyn Donahoe, I was just going to pull a card because I did make a list of a couple people that didn't know if they could make it or not. Carolyn, a lot of people are getting this wisdom card. So this is going to be for you for 2018. And this, what I keep picking up from this wisdom card is a new type of healing modality or path holistically, like in the Lightwalker realm, is going to find you this year, and it's going to completely transform and change your life. It's going to open up your eyes to new wisdom that you had never even heard about, but will completely resonate with you, and it will change your life in 2018. Oh, okay. Who did I miss? Sorry if I'm missing anybody. Okay. Dana Ross, I have to thank you so much, a million times. Million times for being here and supporting me. I did want to have Dana Ross, the Holistic Hypocrite, on the screen with us today so that we could discuss some things, but just having her here always makes me feel so much better. I love it, love it, love it. So let's see. Tracy Goodwin had asked me to pull her a card. And I believe she's with Transil Treatment. I could be wrong. She has her website. All right, so Tracy Goodwin, I'm coming up with mental conflict. This also reminds me that we're January, the mid of January, January 10th, January 16th, Mercury is really going to force us to be impeccable with our words. We're going to have to say what we mean and mean what we say. But the mental conflict is you're going to have a lot of different choices and different things on your mind, Tracy, that you're going to have to make some pretty big decisions in 2018. And it may keep you up at night, unfortunately. So a lot of heavy weighted decisions I'm feeling are going to be coming to you in 2018. Karen Weber Kane is someone who always supports me on Expressions of the Universe. I told her that I would pull a card for her, and this so goes with her. And it's the awareness card, but she's so super aware. We were just having a conversation about how she had met Wayne Dyer and keeps a note that he had written to her that she looks at and honors every day. But awareness is saying to me, I think that this goes with the reading that I did for you recently. You're going to even expand even higher into an even greater awareness. You need to get out there and utilize that and share that with the world, Karen. I really think that that's going to be important. All right. Let's see, I know this is running a little late. I'm going to have to get ready for my 2018 astrology class with Sensei Chris Witecki. All right, Dawn Schweinsberg, and I hope I said that correctly. Dawn, your card is Suffering in Silence. And so this is saying to me, Dawn, you need to start sharing your pain with someone else. Stop suffering in silence. Stop keeping it to yourself. Find a group, find a friend that you can unload that emotional burden onto. Otherwise, you will make yourself physically ill in 2018 if you're trying to carry all of those burdens. And that kind of goes with everybody, especially those water signs. Carolyn, I got you. Tara Waddell, the girl that needs to learn patience. Tara. All right, third eye chakra, Tara. So this is saying tap into that third eye chakra so that you can see a bigger vision for 2018. And then this way, it will probably help you with the patience, because if you can envision and see that bigger picture, then if you know that something is coming your way, then it will happen for you. And I would connect with Mary on the third eye chakra, because she can give you a lot of tips on how to open that. And I do have a chakra video that I recently recorded on YouTube about opening up all of your different chakras. All right. Oh, Karen, that's great. You did make it on here. So I just did your card. All right. Let's see. Lindsay Cave. She is my hairstylist and my girlfriend. And she could not make it here today because she's making somebody beautiful right now. Oh, Lindsay, one of my favorite Cancer girls. Spiritual union. Could this be the year? Could it? We've been waiting forever. I see this in your future. And I think maybe I pulled this for you before, but Linz, is this going to be the year that you finally get married? I sure hope so, because it's been too long. I need to see you with some little children, because you would be the best Cancer mom around. All right. Let's see. Have I missed anybody? Anybody on the live feed? I know there's only a few of you left, and I appreciate all of you being there. Happy New Year. I only have a couple more cards to pull. Debbie Kaufman, who always supports me on Expressions of the Universe. You got firm foundation too. So this card's been coming up for a lot of people, and it's about strengthening your root chakra, trying not to think about a lack mentality, knowing that there's always enough. The more you can relax about material needs and what we have, if you focus on being grateful for everything that you have, then you realize that you have enough. And this is also about setting up a firm foundation for anything that new that you want to start. So if you've been thinking about going in a different business venture, Debbie, make sure that you lay the groundwork first, because you don't want to launch off of, you know, say a trampoline. You want to be on terra firma, and this is an earth year, so I think that should be good for you. All right. Okay. Marianne, I did Marianne. And then so I have Erin. She is the Chronic Crystal Mermaid, and she could not be here with us today because she was giving a class. And Erin, guess what? You got root chakra too, base chakra. So this is saying focus on that root chakra. And I think this came up in your reading that I did recently for you. So don't worry about lack. Don't worry about what is not here right now. Focus on what you currently have. Know that you have more than enough of everything, and keep that root chakra open and flowing. Wear the color red. All right, so I think that's it. I hope that I got everybody. I hope I did all of your readings that you wanted. Thank you, everyone, for being here with me. Sorry, I'm just making sure that I haven't missed anybody's comments. If you did, I am so sorry. I hope you enjoyed my live show. Thank you for being here and supporting me. Happy New Year, peace and blessings and love to all of you. I'll see you soon. See you in 2018. Bye.